switch it over to gameplay. Hey, it's me, it's Wheezy, it's Uzi, it's Andrew, it's whatever you want to call me, here for part 3 of my playthrough of Chibi Robo using the HD texture pack that I made way back in 2016. Last time on Chibi Robo, in case you're just joining us, we managed to talk to Mrs. Sanderson. Things are not going well in the whole Sanderson family. We got the mug that was on the counter with her, used that to get past the free rangers. Then once we were past them, we got to the basement, found the Giga Robo, which was Mr. Sanderson's first attempt to buy a robot to make the family happy, and that didn't go so well because it turns out he used too much electricity and it drove the whole country into ruin. But we met a pirate down there named Captain Plankbeard, who's made out of wood, Bloodbeard, and got the Giga Charger, which is this thing right here. It is powered not by the plug in the wall, because that would just cause the same catastrophic ruin as last time, but by the money, the moolah that we can collect in-game. For right now, we're not going to put anything in that, though. Let's get this show on the road. Alright, so it is night, and I think our first thing we want to do is get to the foyer. I've changed the controls since last time. Last time I had some technical issues in that I started the show muted, and my controller ran out of batteries, and I didn't have the controller set right, and I just kept pressing the wrong buttons, and I'm hoping that the small amount of reconfiguration will get it back on track. Oh, poor Jenny! So yeah, this story of Chibi Robo, it looks very cutesy, but is actually... it's a very heartbreaking tale of a family in trouble. Thanks, Locke in the chat. It is so funny when I use the wrong buttons, and today, I'm not going to use the wrong buttons. I'm going to use the right buttons every time. Alright. I think the first thing we need to do is talk to our free ranger buddies. Oh, we don't get a choice in the matter. Hey, Jenny. Come here, Ribbit. Alright, well, if Jenny wants us, we'll climb on up there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we can. Ribbit. Hello, Bit. Jenny, what are you doing up? Uh-oh, mom saw us. Oh. Night, Ribbit. Aw, how sweet. Chibi Robo? What are you doing? Ha! I see, you're trying to reach the second floor. These stairs are a problem, aren't they? There's nothing here that you can use as a ladder. Well, there are ways, but you'll need some special equipment. I'll look into it for you. Goodbye! Thanks, Telly. Alright. Now we're gonna go talk to them free rangers. I thought, Night Ribbit was your secret identity as a crime fighter. Alright. Yes, we are the robot that breached their perimeter. Now feed me a depth charge and call it a biscuit. Very impressive. Not bad for a pencil neck robot. Just don't let it go to your scrap metal head. He said that really slowly. You weren't half the robot that Giga Robo was. Not even half the robot, or half of that. That's true. He's very big. Let's see what we can get in here. Got some cash. So I think right now what our chief goal is to get moolah, because cash rules everything around us. But more importantly, if we're gonna get to the second floor, we need to buy a thingy which will let us get there. And I'm hoping, if I remember, we can buy that in cash. We may not be able to, and you have to pay for it in scrap. Scrap is used, you have to defeat the spy doors to get scrap to buy things. And, well, we haven't fought any spy doors yet until morning, so we've got some time to kill if that's how we have to deal with this. Well, let's head back to our little chibi house and see if we can buy that thing we need. While we're at it, I'm gonna press the right buttons, and we're going... Tom, Locke, don't worry, they're not spiders, they're spy doors. They don't have as many legs, and they're robots, and there's a Z. Spy doors. Alright. We gotta do... We only get one shot a night at this dumb little minigame, I think. He's gonna create a, yeah, a force shield of forcefulness. The world still crawls with danger. Alright. Just gotta stay with him. This shouldn't be that hard. And yet, when I booted this up to see if everything was working, I managed to screw it up by picking something up while this was going on. No. He ran. So, okay, so next time we try this, which he won't let us do until tomorrow night, we gotta remember that when he pauses, that's when we can pick up our plug and have another shot at this. Darn you, Drake Redcrest. So the way this game, as far as how, because I was trying to figure out how many episodes of this there are going to be of me streaming it. This is the third one, and we are about a third of the way through the story, but there are some grindy elements where you need to collect cash, and you have to collect spy door bits, and that may mean that this can drag longer, but that's not the worst thing. Alright, let's access our computer here, the Chibi PC. Very cleverly named. That's what I thought. To get the ladder, we need to use recyclotron parts, which we have none of. But we do have enough to buy the Chibi battery. Yeah, I'm in the top 1,000 Chibi Robos all time. Just like, it's no big deal. Yeah, okay, so we're buying a Chibi battery. That'll hopefully keep us from running out of juice all the time, which is a constant problem. I think we need to save our money otherwise. Spectacular. Chibi battery. No, you're making a mess, Telly. More stuff I gotta clean up. And whenever there's a mess in here, this is the hardest thing, because the button you press to pick up the mess is the same button you press to pick up the club. or the plug. Yeah, at least he knows he's making that mess. And you're in such a small space that it is so easy to just pick up the plug and not pick up the mat and just over and over again just make that mistake with no way to change what you're doing. All right, so I think right now we have some time to just pick up some mess and then head back to the foyer. I swear there's something we can do with the free rangers still. I'm worried there are things that we can't do. This is all cycle-based, that you have to wait until certain nights to do things. So you want to mostly do stuff at the earliest opportunity. It doesn't mean we won't be able to get up to the second floor where Jenny needs us until not this night, but the next night. Oh, hey, I collected a lot of trash. And I really should have redrawn the cans of soda textures while I was at it. Happy points, top, they are not spent. They are the thing that affects your ranking. As you go up in rank, you also get moolah, so they are kind of tied together anyway. And what things you are allowed to purchase are directly affected by your ranking. Right. A great thing in games was the point where it changed, so depending on what you're stepping on, it makes different sounds. And Chibi Robo decided it'll just play different music instead of like making different footstep sounds. That's wild. Alright, they let an unauthorized intruder waltz right through here. You've got yolk for brains. I was just looking at chat. Thanks for sticking around there, Tom. Rotten eggs, every one of you. His eggs don't have their act together. There's also a point where I have to say, I wasn't sure while redrawing these textures. Oh, hey, Paul, glad you're in chat. Always happy to know you're here. Thinking about redrawing these textures. The outfits they're wearing so dang ugly. And I was like, should I try and make these look better or just sharper? I just went with sharper. There's only so much I wanted to stray. Leave no egg behind. Snooze on patrol, get thrown in the hole. When am I being foghorn leghorny? I don't like saying that out loud. Alright, never forget the 5 rules. Alright, so their mission is to defeat Tao. If you don't remember, Tao is the dog. Because eggs hate dogs, as we all know. This all makes perfect sense. Alright, so I think our mission here, our goal, is we're gonna join the Free Rangers and show them how a real soldier comports himself. Well, I think maybe being in costume doesn't help. Yeah, gotta switch out into. See me press all the right buttons there? I switched the menu. did the thing, and it all worked exactly like it was supposed to. Which never happened the entire last stream. Slap me with a landmine sandwich! We're still a man short! Okay, maybe what I have to do is not bother him, but rather get into position. Exactly! We're slacking! Initiate roll call. I don't know what happened to that lost egg. This is still going, huh? Yeah! I'm in! I'm an egg! Alright, everyone is accounted for, sir. Thanks, Free Rangers, for the 20 happy points. Oh, gosh. I love how Chibi Robo is like this alternate reality version of Toy Story, where instead of having green army men, which are a staple of all young boys' toy sets, there's these weird free-range egg soldiers that aren't toys, they are eggs. I actually had like, you know, like barnyard commandos and food fighters and other weird fire ant. There's all sorts of weird soldier toys I had as a kid that weren't soldiers that these could be, but that's not what they are. All right. What is he? All right, so he lost a photo. We're supposed to find a photo. Now, I think that's a climbing around sort of problem we gotta solve. Some classic sneakers. Oh, right where I hoped it would be. Free Ranger's photo. Once again, pressing all the right buttons, properly navigating the menu. Alright, just checking the record and stream are going alright. Alright, hey, is that our photo? I guess I could hand him the frog ring instead. They're deployed to the Sanderson house. I mean, like, so this isn't like a dozen eggs that they bought and went bad? I'll never make sense of this. Before the incidents. Oh, we're getting a flashback. It's sepia tone time. It's so simple then. Your guess is as good as mine as to why this is happening. Oh, we gotta find out why their greatest enemy is Tao the dog. Didn't they say that rule number, like, 2 is no egg left behind? Okay, he didn't eat the egg. God, that dog's walk cycle. Just... it's like they'd never seen a dog in their lives. I love it so much. Alright. I'm thinking, if I'm remembering this, I'm not. I think that egg's still out there, and we can save that egg. And prove that dog's not so bad. Or that dog ate that egg and I couldn't blame him. So... okay. Ow. What else? Is there anything else we can do in here? I guess not. I guess that was, at some future evening, they'll tell me what the next part of their plan is that they need me for. There's definitely a whole minigame where you have to shoot your chibi blaster at stuff to help those guys. I definitely pressed the wrong button there. I pressed the... what would be the pickup button if I were still playing Animal Crossing. Someday I'll be able to remember what does what. Oh, I forgot there's an overhead view button. That's neat. That's in real-time 3D. It is also silent, which is discouraging. Oh, Chibi. Alright. So, since we need to kill time... oh, we need to not die. The charger is right here. It's right where I thought it'd be. Alright, we've got to kill some time until morning, I think. I'm going to save. Sure, why not? We're going to go outside, and I think we can, like, try and climb the tree. Until we have a shovel, there's not a lot we can do out there. I don't think... I think we have to go through here to get there. Yeah, oh, I'm looking at chat. The squiggly lines that you get. There, let's get a good look at them. The weird zebra-striped squiggly lines to show you where he is behind surfaces. That is one of my favorite little details. Totally worth picking out. And that's actually like a looping texture animation, which I only found out when upraising things, it got all weird looking and I had to figure out what I broke. Alright, I think we can get that frog ring. Yeah. Okay, we need Chibi Copter. It's a nice looking bear. Oh hey, there's a door back there. get? What do we get? What do we get? Cash. Nope. I didn't get all the... I didn't get all the cash. Waste a lot of juice. I don't want this to be another time where I ran out of battery. Put that down. Ant over here. Now, we're gonna clean up. That doesn't get you much anything. So, I don't think there's any way to recharge while out here, which is gonna be a real problem. It is... I had totally forgotten that using the Chibi goggles, it'll tell you what is buried there. And that's the scurvy splinter, which is the other thing we need to do, which is head down to the basement and get our first side quest thingy from our pirate friend, which will be to, I think, like dig that up or something. I don't know. It's fun to try and play this with the memory of someone who has played this like 4 times in a month ages ago and has only the vaguest recollections. Which last week led to me insistent that I knew what I was supposed to do and just firing at a sticker and it just plinking right off and me going, no, I know I have to shoot that. I was very good at it. Alright, let's head down to that basement. Hustle, Chibi. I like whoever decided that depending on what surface he's on, it should be either a xylophone or an accordion. And that you'd know the difference. You'd know why when you play it. Alright, back to the basement. This view is not helping. Whoa! Swing it wild. Nope. Everything's fine. Oh, this guy. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the guides online for how to beat this game, because you can gamble with this guy, basically want you to save scum. And that's a terrible way to stream. So I'm going to read in to make sure that that's not something we need to do. I know you decide whether your eye opens or closes, you filthy bilge rat. That is untrue. Me soul's as clean as the waters of Shanty Pete's blessed harbor. I remember this taking, like, just too dang much time. Everything with these two is just a time waster. Ooh, I did not do much remastering on his blanket he's sitting on. It's a little smeary. Lock, Tom? No, I ain't touching any music. It is perfect as is. You can listen in stereo or mono. I'm already making the mistake of improving it by me talking over the game. Alright, let it flow to my right eye. Will it open? Or will it remain closed? This is... Will it open? Oh, you know, there's no... This text goes the speed it goes at. The honor shall open tie, says I. Yeah, I'm with you. God, of course you are. So, the gist of this. You bet money on whether or not he's gonna open an eye. That's so dumb. Oh, didn't he say right eye? Yeah. You miserable lifeboat leech. Oh my gosh, we have control back. Oh, I just want to run around in circles. Just for the privilege. Alright, what's up next? Oh, hey there, Chibi. It's good to see you, laddie. Been long, and long it has. Maybe it's been a day. Alright, we're gonna allow him to regale us with another cutscene. So we find out what happened to his crew. Locke, is Pico some kind of traditional Japanese thing? I have no earthly idea. I get the feeling... Is there a bear in Animal Crossing named Pico? Maybe? I'll have to look into that. I always just assumed it's... Because it's got some like Indian yogi sort of thing going on with it. There's just some pottery. There's a level to this that I've never managed to grok. Alright. This is a cutscene so good. There's a loading screen for it. See, that's a moolah. What a reveal. That fateful day, I found a doubloon gleaming like a wee lassie's eyes. And the salty scourge of the seas that I was, I decided to seize this shiny treasure for myself. Oh, and a pretty treasure it was. However, the Sandersons were so poor, you could hear their bellies rumbling like thunder. Chibi Robo blamed himself for their troubles. I did. Every pirate swears to be as evil as a barnacle into bed. What? It'd be our code. As evil as a barnacle in the bed? But I couldn't steal one measly doubloon. Gar, a foul humiliation it was. As you know, pirates who aren't evil end up at theme parks. It'd be terrifying. I hid me ship and find myself in the briny dark of the basement. Yar, to Sanderson's, Be out of moolah and can't be buying food. I'm betting they be dead. Oh God! I mean, the good news is they're not dead. Like, why would you think that? They're totally alive, my fellow. Yeah, we're not bargain basement. I mean, we're in the basement, but... That's right. You can now leave, Plankbeard. Hoist the mainsail, me hearties. There's no mainsail. You don't have a boat. Because we found it buried in the backyard. We were definitely at a part of the game. There's very little gameplay to be had. just a talky bunch of game. The only gameplay thing we were supposed to do was stay inside that circle earlier, and I couldn't do that. Alright, a pirate in need is a pirate who gets what he wants. That's the pirate's code, you see. That doesn't seem right. Also, I think he started a quotation mark and didn't finish it. That's going to bother me for the rest of the game. Okay. So, we're currently 40 minutes into this stream, and we have a 15-minute timer of how long we can walk around during a day or night. And we are 2/3 through that because the timer doesn't count while you're in conversations. So that 40 minutes has taken about 10 minutes off the game clock. Actually, I wonder if... I think there's... Let's see. I spent a lot of time climbing up all this on the last stream. But I think there may still be some stuff up here we can collect. But man, I really should have recharged before I set myself up for this. Yeah, there's this whole area to the right. Yeah, with a ring. Yeah, see? Oh, no. You know what? This'll be fine. We're just gonna run out of power again. Oh no! I killed Chibi Robo. I got greedy. I knew I could get some moolah and a frog ring, and I got greedy. What? Oh, is that battery pack I bought? I thought that would send me back to the beginning and not wake me up with 20 left. I don't fully remember how that works. But hey, we were able to get some stuff. And next time in the morning, when we see Jenny, we'll give her another frog ring, and she'll be so happy. Alright. And until we have enough cash or scrap to buy a ladder, the only way out of the basement is to slowly hop our way up. So that's what we're doing. Do, 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 do. Hey, we made it out. Whew. I wonder if these guys will tell me anything new. Do I want in on spy training? You know I do. All right. This is what I thought we were going to be doing this stream. Find the spy. Okay, chat. Let's follow the action. Detroit, T-Rex, Frisco's the spy. I think he's on the far right. Now there's like a 30-second lag in chat. So you're probably all typing that I'm picking the right one or the wrong one. And I could wait for you, but I definitely am not. Okay. Hey, and there's Paul saying right. So at least the two of us followed the action. Mm-hmm. Tex is the spy. Oh, that one was way harder. Oh no. I think it's this guy. I'm gonna wait a second. See if you guys agree in chat. I think it's him. I think it's far left. I was super good in Donkey Kong Country when it would do the barrels and it would flicker back and forth. I was so good at knowing whichever barrel it landed in. That's a skill that hasn't come up in a long time. I'm Detroit. I'm Tex. I'm the spy. I'm Frisco. I'm Orlando. I think it's far right again. And I'm not waiting for chat. Oh! What a relief. Number 4, I don't want... We're going to be doing this for a long time. Alright, far right, Orlando's the spy. I'm currently standing in his way. Alright. I think it's far left. Which is gonna make it weird that it was far right, far left, and far right, and far left. Oh, Paul says no, and he says it quickly. Which one do you think it is? Tom also says left. Paul says middle left. I'm gonna go with Paul because Tom, you put a question mark after left. Paul! I knew you'd never steer me wrong. This is why I'm glad I'm not just playing this all by my lonesome. What? I have to do it again? First goes the spy. Okay. Now, I think it's this guy. But I think I lost it in like the third movement. Paul says no idea. We're just going with it. Oh! It's entirely possible that I did lose. Oh, Tom, I'd already picked by the time I saw you say middle right. But you were right. Why does it keep wanting us to do more of these? I also can't move out of the way. I have no clue. I think it's this one again, and I don't know why. I didn't see it. I know I lost it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna poll the chat. This is high pressure. Paul says no idea. Tom? Oh shoot, we're running out of time on the night clock. And apparently I guessed it right. Why does it want me to keep doing this? I don't remember this being a thing that you just have to keep doing over and over. I don't even think I saw which one started out as the spy because I was too busy jibber jabbering. We've done 7 of these. All right, far left starts. This is so weird. All right, my instincts are saying far left. Oh. I was running out of time, had to pick something. Oh, but we passed spy training. I wonder if we could have gotten like 2 of those and that would have been enough to pass spy training. Next up is handrail training. And that's the end of the night. We're gonna do 1 day cycle, and that'll be the end of the stream. Hopefully it will not be as chatty. I think this is gonna be mostly shooting utilibots with our shooting spy doors to collect utilibot parts. And if you keep it from being chatty, it'll happen quickly. I needed to get 8 more happy points to get the next battery upgrade. Couldn't have crossed that line. Nope. Nope. Once again, the problem with... No! Leave me alone, Telly! I just want to pick up the trash you left behind! Alright. Go to the computer. Nope. Here we go, here we go. Alright. Yeah. That's how that works. Gosh, I just love the shiny texture on the timers. That's one of my favorite things in this whole game. It looks so shiny. He made more mess. Oh, but it didn't leave behind things I can pick up. Whew. I just don't want him to make more mess. Alright. No. Let's start by giving the ring that we got to our pal Jenny. Which is an item? I reduced my clock because we've been having to kill a lot of time. And we don't need a full 15 minutes on most of our cycles. It'd be better to have the cycles go faster, because a lot of the stuff we need to do, we need it to be nighttime, so this day cycle we kind of need to be shorter. Better to get more cycles in than longer cycles. And I think after we've bought the different timers, we'll be able to control, like we can just end a cycle. I swear there's a tool that lets you do that, but I don't remember how you get it. That may be once you've reached a certain level of happy points. It's the foyer. I'm trying to remember where we get attacked by these darn robots. So our goal, right now, I should say, our goal is to be attacked by spy doors. Once we're attacked by them once, they'll just start popping up in a lot of places, and as we beat them with our blaster, the Chibi blaster, we will collect scrap, which will let us buy the thing we need to climb upstairs. That is the entirety of it. And I know they show up where there are oil spills, and I don't know what counts as oil. But clearly it's not just these footprints. I love when I clean spots on the floor and the spots shrink down to the center, which is how that works. It's mostly funny that's how they did it, given that like Mario Sunshine had already come out on this same hardware and like made like such a big deal of how their cleaning system works, and this doesn't do anything like that, and it just makes this thing smaller. It's kind of sweet that like this is all it needs to be. I wish I could do the toothbrush music even longer there, Tom. If it weren't the fact that my batteries run out so fast. Alright. And the nearest plug is... We can make it across the room. It's honestly, it is amazing that I have any games like this, any game where you can just run out of battery, or like there's something like a mechanic like this, normally is the most nerve-wracking thing. And it's the same thing with anything that's like cycle-based, like with a kind of time loop system, where like you have to do this at night and like you said, like the days repeat until you get it right. That sort of stuff drives me crazy in games. I hate it, but this game somehow has gotten a free pass from me. Partially because there's very little consequences. The only thing that, like, you can't really screw this up, as far as I know. Things just take a little longer. You might have to do another day-night cycle, but you're fine. Somewhere there are spiders to attack me. At least I thought that's what this is gonna happen today. We got the TV message that said that the spiders are on the loose. We saw it. What is... Oh, he's having a blast. Okay. I'm really confused. I thought for sure I knew what was going to happen, and I was completely wrong. So instead, all we're going to handle today is a little cleanup and keep getting that moolah and happy points up. I wonder if we can go back to the Free Rangers since they were still hanging out in the foyer. Maybe they can... Maybe we can start that rail training they're talking about. Jenny, quit drawing on the carpet. Ribbit, ribbit. Let's go bother the Free Rangers. I trust they're not gonna make us do another follow the spy business. Yeah, I want to try hand drill training. What? Okay. Uh-huh. This seems like... Oh, gosh. Okay, this isn't so bad. Oh gosh, the camera changing angles. Oh gosh. Hey! Uh-huh. Yeah, I passed handrail training. That was surprisingly easy. I swear there's a point in this where they build like a roller coaster for you and you have to use your blaster and hit moving targets and it's a huge hassle. There's definitely some nonsense. It's all the training for the day. Okay. So I write down notes. They're just some real loose like guidelines of, hey, here's some things to make sure to try while you're in game. And then literally the one I have left just says, next morning, fight spy doors. Which, that's not happening. So we're gonna go back to our chibi house and buy the ladder for the living room. No, we can't buy the ladder for the living room because we have to have fought the spiders to get that. I'm gonna go bother Mrs. Sanderson. Where are them spiders at? Oh. Oh, she caught me falling. Be careful, Chibo. That's awful sweet of her. Paul, I appreciate you looking out for me. I trust that there's a plug-in once I'm up here. So I think, yeah, right across. Now, there's some other weird stuff we can try. I don't think... I'm not gonna save. I don't need to save. Savings are chumps. Should we go down the hole? Paul, I figured if anyone would appreciate me making a Plucky Duck reference, it'd be you. Oh, there's weird rats down here. That didn't do anything. Rats, unfazed. Well, crap. Hey, no, I got it. That's a weird rat. Oh, man. Oh, God, it saw me. Oh, God, this one saw me, too. I wonder if I could have blasted that one. Nothing that way. Ow. Well, it knocked me down, but I don't want to say it, but I got up again. Oh, no, don't climb back down, Chibi. That's not how we, Oh, God. There's not enough juice to make it out of here alive. Not at all. Twice in one stream? The fun part is this is going to take us back to the Chibi house, which isn't a problem. I didn't even know how we were going to get out of the drain as is. I don't know how much it punishes us, if any. Oh, we lost some moolah in the process. I wonder how much, if it was like what we collected, that sucks if we just collected a bunch. Whoa! We are now the 49th best Chibi to Robo. That's top 100 material. Brand new bonus battery. See, if I had 160, we wouldn't be in this predicament. Oh gosh. Never. Thank you. Top 50 Chibis. I didn't mean to press the button near this thing. I knew he'd talk to us all about it. I just want to go out and mop up some more dirt. Maybe throw some trash away and let that timer run out and end the stream. And that'll take just another few minutes here. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to cut in another dialogue loop. We spent most of the stream just going through dialogue, and I'd just rather not do that. Instead, I'm just gonna go over here, toothbrush it up. Simple as can be. So someday we're gonna get a ladder system for each of the rooms, and it's just gonna be so nice. We'll be able to climb up to all these high areas. There we go. Chibi Robo, we should be getting back to the Chibi house. I know we were there 2 minutes ago, but we're gonna go through this whole rigmarole again. Ain't that right, Telly? Great work out there. All right, so let's figure out how many spots were we able to take by cleaning up 4 footprints and picking up 1 piece of trash. We were at 49. Our ranking has gone to 46. Can you imagine? I think we're gonna be able to get to a number 1 someday. Alright, now we're finally saving. We're overwriting files, we're saving, we're doing it right. Alright, so I know everybody here already knows it, but we're gonna go to the closing screen. It says where you can find me. If you're watching this video later on YouTube, you can find me in all sorts of places. I'm Uzi, E-W-Z-Z-Y, everywhere. If anyone else is using that name, I'm deeply offended. So that's the whole show. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Tom, for hanging out in chat. It means the world to me. I'll be back. We're doing this on Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Until I beat the game. So see you again soon. Bye. And I know where the buttons go. Blank. Stop streaming.